Hi friends, welcome back to the book circle. Are you ready for another exciting story today? The Bumblebear by Nadia Shireen. There's a new bee at bee school, but something's not quite right. That's because Norman the new bee is actually a sneaky bear trying to trick the bees with the ultimate honey grabbing plot. Will Norman get his paws on their honey? Or will he fulfill his true destiny and become a bumble bear? Let's find out together. Once there was a bear called Norman who loved honey. He really loved it. And he was always sad when it ran out. But getting hold of more honey was always a bit tricky. If only I could be a bee, he sighed. I could have as much honey as I liked. And then Norman had a quite amazing and brilliant idea. Let's find out. It was an ordinary morning at bee school. Hello, bees, said the queen who was in charge. We have a new bee at bee school today. Oh, said the little bees. Everyone say hello to Norman. Hello, said Norman. Oh, said the little bees. Aren't you a bit big? Asked Amelia, who was a rather clever little bee. I'm a special bee, said Norman. I come from a land far away called Giant Bee Land. Said Amelia. But then it was time for lessons to start. They began the day with some painting. Then Norman joined in with buzzing practice before everyone settled down for a nap. The bees showed him all sorts of games during playtime, and Norman was brilliant at wiggly dancing. And then it was time to go home. Bee school is amazing, thought Norman. He couldn't wait to come back the next day. The next morning was even better. Norman was very good at finding smelly flowers. The bees really liked him. He was so funny and friendly, and he always tried his best, even during flying lessons. And after lunch, the bees learned how to chase away anyone who came after their honey, like spiders, mice, toads, or bears. Amelia still felt there was something a bit odd about Norman. She tried to work out what it was. Did she find out? Oh my God! Gasp! Amelia told the other bees what she had found out, but they didn't believe her. Of course, Norman's a bee, they said. Just look at him. He is not a bee, and I shall prove it, said Amelia. She took Norman to the bee's secret honey store. Well, when he saw all that honey, Norman just couldn't help himself. After all, he really loved honey. See, Norman isn't a bee, he's a bear, said Amelia. What the chickens, gasped all the little bees. Said Norman. He was asked to leave bee school at once. Oh, Norman was a sad little bear now. With Norman gone, things were very quiet at bee school. Norman was such a funny bee, sighed the bees. Norman was such a busy bee, sighed Amelia. Norman was a naughty bear, said the queen, and bee school is no place for bears. But later that night, the bees heard a loud crash and a diabolical roar. Oh no, they cried, it's a bear! And this bear was big and nasty and trampled all over bee school. It grabbed the hive and started to shake it. The bees tumbled out in a panic. They tried to chase the bear away, but it was just too big and too bad. But then a fearsome buzzing beast burst through the trees. Eek! Squealed the bear. It's a giant bee, and it ran away as fast as it could. The bees were saved and Norman was a hero. They gave him a big pot of honey and the queen presented him with a special award. You definitely aren't a bee, said the queen, but you're no ordinary bear. You are, I think, a bumblebear. And bumblebears were definitely allowed to go back to bee school. Norman was a happy little bear now. Hope you all enjoyed the story. Thank you. Please do like, share, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to hit on the notification bell for more videos coming your way.